Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's the COD Trash Can, and I told you 2 days ago that they're putting skill-based matchmaking back in Black Ops 7. You can't trust them. They're changing the words. They're changing their goddamn actual message about skill-based matchmaking lobbies and non-skill-based matchmaking lobbies in Black Ops 7. And then it comes out yesterday officially that, yes, you know what? Listen, skill-based matchmaking is back in Black Ops 7. It's not going to be staying for longer than launch. They're going to get rid of it. The non-skill-based matchmaking lobbies, the disbanded lobbies will be gone before goddamn January. Trust me on that. Everybody, even the COD cockgobblers in here, are even saying like rug pull, why skill-based matchmaking even a playlist, trolling. Everybody here is now catching up to what I said 2 days ago that got dislike bombed and got 300 and something thousand views right here on Twitter. Everyone hating me in the comments saying I'm stupid and blah blah blah. I know what you're talking about. You're just a hater. Because I'm the COD Trash Can. I keep a real pack of steel I don't miss. So before we go any further, we're getting serious in this video. So hit that like button so this video gets a lot of views, gets a lot of attention, because we're underdogs. We're a smaller channel. We're all goddamn, speaking the truth. Everybody out here doesn't want to hear the truth until finally everybody agrees what the truth is, which was what I was saying 2 days ago. But this is what's happening. This is what set the world on fire. Treyarch made this tweet yesterday, and everybody is a little bit nervous with the wording, as we all should be, because they did lie. They are changing their mind, and we all know what's going to happen. Even people like the Ghost of Hope right here, who is, a very reputable leaker and not a person who is going to exaggerate or clickbait you or sensationalize things, even says LMFAO rug pull, because that's exactly what's happening. And when I made the video 2 days ago, everybody hated on me. 104 dislikes on the video I made 2 days ago. I put this post up on the other account I have, and it's got 387,000 views, and about 90% of the people in the comments are really stupid and hating on me, saying I'm done, saying there is no skill-based matchmaking, skill-based matchmaking is gone, what are you talking about, you're just so stupid, you're an idiot, rage bait, me when I'm retarded, making fun of me, and I said me when I'm black and give you the smoke alarm chirp, you know how we do that, boom, roasted, But you know what I'm saying, like, listen, guys, I don't want to have to keep saying this, but I do not miss. I don't know how often I have to be proven right. Because like I said, you're going to see videos now by everybody 3 days, 2 days later, trying to catching up to what I saw coming 2-3 days ago. So to put it bluntly, this is what's happening. Treyarch puts out a tweet here. Thanks for your beta feedback. The majority of Black Ops 7's multiplayer playlist will have open matchmaking, which will be similar to the beta experience where skill is minimally considered. Similar. Not the same, but similar. The exception will be one rotating mosh pit at launch where skill will be an important consideration, and ranked play will also be used skill as an important consideration. My point is, if you have ranked, why do you need skill-based matchmaking in casual lobbies? If you want to play against similarly skilled players, just go play ranked. But my point is this. What the difference is they told us now to what they told us before, and what everyone was reporting, and everyone who said they spoke with Activision, from Charlie Intel, who said they spoke with Activision themselves, and this is what they said. They told us that there was no skill-based matchmaking at all. None. Zero. It is going to be an old school Call of Duty, where there is no mixed up lobbies, where we have lobbies where there's some skill-based matchmaking, and then playlists where there is no skill-based matchmaking. And then also, they have to use the words at launch, and minimal, and similar, which makes you realize that those are words that they can go back on. I want to point this out for those of you who are OGs. Do you remember when we used to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and we had the stupid death streaks like Painkiller or the one-man army dead man switch or what the hell it was, where you died, you just would explode, and Last Stand, remember those Call of Duties? And then the head of Infinity Ward came out, Robert Bowling, and he's like, no Last Stand in the next Call of Duty. You guys remember that? Maybe you don't, but I'll tell you that's what happened. They came out and said, there's no Last Stand, no Painkiller, no death streaks.
It means no one-man army, no game-ending nuke, no shotguns as secondaries, definitely no commando perk. No Last Stand. Fuck you, Last Stand.
You know what they did? They made it a perk. Okay, they made it a perk. Last Stand was a perk. Deathman, Painkiller, all that stuff, Deadman Switch, or what the hell it was called, where you blow up into a nuke, because if you shot and killed somebody, you're dead, you couldn't do anything about it. It was made into a perk. They lied because they left the door open by using lawyer speak that doesn't exactly quite give you a definitive answer. And that is what this is. Not a definitive answer. Like I said, we got all the damn goddamn cockallers even mad. Face swag. Why is there even a skill-based matchmaking playlist? Trolling. Forced to put in a skill-based matchmaking playlist. Wow. Rara, stop saying launch. We all are getting the vibe you are rug pulling after. Is it staying or not? We got censor here. Why is transparency always the least important part of intentions with communication? Exactly. That is the best tweet. That really is what it is. Why is transparency always the least important part of intentions with communication? Because that's what this is. This is not transparency. This is like, hey, we'll have a skill-based matchmaking no playlist. We'll have a skill-based matchmaking playlist. One will be called standard, which is the skill-based matchmaking playlist. They called it standard. And then the no skill-based matchmaking playlist is like special playlist. On top of that, the no skill-based matchmaking playlist pretty much is only team deathmatch. They've already started to take things away. And here's the biggest problem where I need people to pay attention. I hope you're still watching this video because this is really honestly the biggest problem, because this is what's going to happen. The no skill-based matchmaking lobbies are going to start off with noobs in there, with good players in there, with really good players in there. The noobs are going to get their ass kicked. The okay, pretty good players are going to have fun because they'll have a good time beating up people who are not as good as them, but they'll also have some competition from the people who are better than them. The really, really good players are just going to kick everybody's ass. And after the bad players start getting beat up a few times and don't have the patience to try to get better at the game, they're going to run back to the skill-based matchmaking lobbies, leaving the no skill-based matchmaking lobbies with really, really good players and pretty good players. The pretty good players are not going to have anybody to actually be able to fight against because they've all left, and all there's going to be is good players and really, really good players. And then the good players are going to start to leave as well because it's just going to become ridiculous and a massive sweat fest. And all that's going to be left in the no skill-based matchmaking lobbies are really, really good players, Sweatville. And Treyarch knows this. Like, we need to wake up. They know what's going to happen. Treyarch is going to say, because they've already used lawyer speak at launch, which means it's not definitively for the whole year. It's not going to be there forever. It's just at launch, and we're going to see how it's going to go, is what they're saying. As Face Censor has mentioned here, transparency seems to be the least important part of intentions with the communication, because if you're not transparent, you're not fully black and white, it leaves a lot of gray there for you to do and say whatever you want because you never actually committed to anything. And Treyarch is going to say, oh, the data shows that the skill-based matchmaking lobbies are performing exponentially better, and the player retention on the no skill-based matchmaking lobbies is really bad. So they will get rid of the no skill-based matchmaking lobbies because they intended that from the beginning. Because if you're given a choice, it's not actually real. You have to have no skill-based matchmaking lobby entirely across the platform with no other playlists. And they've done that on purpose, knowing that at the end of the day, they're going to take out the no skill-based matchmaking lobby so they can manipulate people, put in their patented algorithms to sell skins and to try to up player engagement. But mostly it's really just to sell skins and to make money. Because if you don't have skill-based matchmaking, you can't put in your skill-based matchmaking hit detection, your skill-based matchmaking algorithms to sell skins. If you don't know what that is, they have algorithms in matchmaking where people with skins play against people with less skill so that people get killed by people with cool skins, think that those skins and those guns are overpowered, and then they go to the store and buy them. It's true, it happens. But I just want to say that 2 days ago, I called it, and I got dislike bomb, and I got hated on, and I got hated on. And now everybody in your sub box will be making videos on this and tell them that how they're amazing, and no one is going to mention me. They'll mention everybody else, but they won't mention me. Crazy, crazy. Anyways, I'm used to it. The man that speaks the facts, speaks the truth is usually the most hated, and that's just how it's going to be, and I accept that. I'm like Batman. I'm the hero you don't deserve. But I appreciate all of you who did watch this video, who support this channel, and thank you very much for keeping it real and packing the steel with me, and I'll see you on another video real soon. Bye.